Eric Conroy joins the conversation on that issue now. He's a former CIA case officer running for Congress in the state of Ohio. Welcome, Eric. So that's what I've been saying over and over. It's this, there should be an agreement. You can go back and forth, oh, crime's down, but there should be an agreement that crime's a problem in many of these cities. The question on the how and whether the National Guard is the way, or do you do it through immigration, or you just do it through local police? What's your take?
Well, firstly, thanks for having me today. And I commend the president for just taking a fresh look at all of our policies, especially law enforcement across this country. And really, I view the National Guard and his initiative as a way of putting a deterrent force on the street. This is an extra eyes and ears for the community to promote public safety. And really, I think the irony of all this is that there's actually a precedent for this. If you walk around any European capital today, such as Paris and Rome, you'll see three types of law enforcement. You'll see local cops who are doing more menial tasks, such as traffic tickets and parking enforcement. And then you'll see a federal police force who are doing more serious tasks like violent crime and homicides. And then thirdly, you will see uniformed military walk in the streets and patrolling high traffic areas, such as train stations and the Eiffel Tower. And that is an effective deterrent force. So I think the great irony of this is that Democrats are often looking to Europe for socialist solutions to issues. And here we have the president kind of taking a page out of the European playbook for law enforcement, and it's working and effective.
Which also you could argue is ironic, because conservatives and or Republicans would often say that we want more power with the states and or the local authorities. And, that we don't want to have the federal government taking over these issues.
Well, I think the main conundrum with that is we've had Democratic leaders pretty much at the city levels in most of these problematic cities, which have really promoted inept and inadequate policies for the last 2 decades. And we've seen Democratic cities really crashing and burning all over the country, and people are fed up with it. In Cincinnati here, where I'm running, public safety is a big issue. We had a huge brawl on the streets after one of our major concerts this summer. And it's not just a physical safety issue, but it's also an economic development issue. We can't have great companies come here, young professionals come here. We can't retain talent in a medium-sized Midwest city if we don't have safe streets. So it's an economic development issue as well.
Now, you mentioned local leaders. The mayor in Chicago, Brandon Johnson, who, of course, has been criticized by the president and others for his handling of this, basically says the president is identifying right problem but wrong solution. His New York Times piece, I'll just read an excerpt that was out earlier today, says, while the causes of crime and violence are complex, it's clear poverty plays a central role. The neighborhoods with the most shootings have long been some of the most impoverished, and in these neighborhoods, we often see high levels of unemployment and underfunded schools, as well as a lack of mental health services. The National Guard will not and cannot address those issues. Back to what we were talking about, the how. He says it's not the Guard. You say?
Listen, the president's initiative is a first step to solving a lot of issues. And really what he's stressing and what the National Guard initiative is emphasizing personal accountability and being a good citizen, right? It's how you treat others. It's how you act in public. And I think that this is a great first step towards solving a lot of issues. And to the mayor, I would say, take a real good hard look in the mirror, because there's probably a lot of things you could be doing better in your city.
All right, Eric, thanks for coming on. We'll watch your race there. Thanks for joining us today, Eric Conroy.